Hey basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more Los Angeles Lakers news, but first, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. The trade deadline is approaching and Lakers fans are worried, because we know that this squad needs improvement if they want to achieve victories in the playoffs and reach the Western Conference Finals. Cameron Johnson is the player who does many things that the Lakers need. He is a good shooter, athletic, good defender, has a skill set that fits with Davis and LeBron James. The Los Angeles Lakers continue to be involved in trade rumors as they are still trying to improve their timing. Even after acquiring Dorian Finney-Smith and Shake Milton, there are still some holes on the roster, including the need for another center. The Lakers are interested in signing Cameron Johnson. The Los Angeles Lakers are expected to be big players as we approach the February 6 trade deadline. The NBA trade deadline is always a highly anticipated date, and for the last few seasons, more times than not, the Lakers have made a move or two to bolster their roster. It is clear as day that the Lakers are not a finished product, and a trade is currently on the horizon for this team. Whether Lakers general manager and vice president of basketball operations, Rob Pelinka, will make a move is a different story, but they will have options. LA has been linked to many names, but one name they wouldn't hesitate to make a deal on if the price is right is Brooklyn Nets forward Cameron Johnson. Johnson is a name that has been linked to the Lakers for some time, and this trade idea gets it done. The Lakers grabbed two key players in this trade proposal to put them into contender status. Lakers receive Cam Johnson and Day'Ron Sharpe. Nets receive Rui Hachimura, Jalen Hood-Schifino, Gabe Vincent, a 2029 first-round draft pick, a 2030 first-round draft swap, and a 2025 second-round draft pick. The Lakers acquire not only Johnson but also young and athletic big man Day'Ron Sharpe. The big prize here is Johnson, who is only 28 years old, has a handful of years left in his deal, and is a great three-point shooter. In the process, the Lakers let go of two key players, Hachimura and Vincent, as well as their former first-round pick, Hood-Schifino. More importantly, the Lakers give up two first-round picks, one of which is their highly coveted 2029 first-round pick. If the Lakers want any shot at making a big move to seriously bolster their roster, not one, but two of their first-round picks will be the price for any blockbuster deal they want to make. The Lakers' championship window, if there is one, is severely tiny. The only thing they are hanging on by is their superstar duo, Anthony Davis and LeBron James. If you have these two, you always have a chance, but the rest of the roster needs to be better. A potential addition of Johnson and Sharpe could do just that. With this hypothetical trade, the Lakers get an elite 3-and-D wing who can score for himself and play solid defense. Johnson is the type of player who fits perfectly next to the Lakers superstars. Sharpe is a young big man who could relieve some pressure on Davis at the center position. With the trade deadline about 3 weeks away, the Lakers could make a number of decisions during the process. 3 reasons trade Jamison 3 can be a difference maker for the Lakers. This small move could pay big dividends for J.J. Redick's crew. Not every NBA move this time of year is a headline grabber. Fans are anxiously awaiting trade news on the likes of Jimmy Butler, Cam Johnson, and others, but in the meantime, under-the-radar moves are being made that could impact the race for the postseason. The Los Angeles Lakers pulled off one such move last week, signing trade Jamison 3 on Friday after he was waived by the New Orleans Pelicans. Jamison signed a 2-way contract with LA, meaning he'll be able to play in the G League with the South Bay Lakers and on the big league team. Jamison's signing isn't likely to move the needle, even for Lakers fans, but it's a good indication that general manager Rob Pelinka isn't only looking to swing for the fences when it comes to improving the team. As the current 6th seed with a 22-18 record on the season, the Lakers are straddling the line between being contenders and also rans in the Western Conference playoff race. Here are 3 reasons Jamison's signing could help them keep their hold on a postseason spot. The Lakers have minutes to give Jemison, especially if Anthony Davis can't stay fully healthy. Anthony Davis has done a great job to overcome the injury-prone tag he's carried throughout his career. Last year he played in 76 of a possible 82 games, and so far this season he's played in 37 out of 40. He's shouldering a heavy offensive load in head coach J.J. Redick's first season though, and lately there have been signs that the added responsibility is taking its toll. Davis has missed 3 of LA's past 11 games, including Friday's nail-biting win over the Nets. Anytime AD has been forced to miss time, and even when he gets his regular rest during games, the Lakers have a gaping hole at center. Jackson Hayes has had issues staying on the court himself, as he's played in less than half of the Lakers' games. Christian Koloko hasn't been the answer either, as he's done very little in less than 10 minutes per game to justify continued playing time. The Lakers need new blood to help Davis out, and Jemison is a low-risk way to fill that void. Jemison showed in college and in the G League that he can be an elite rebounder and defender. Jemison is raw offensively, but he knows what he's doing on the defensive end. He was named to the Conference USA All-Defense team for 3 straight years at UAB, and he also led the conference in rebounding in his final season. He also has the bulk and strength that Hayes and Koloko lack. He's listed at 2 inches shorter than both, but he has 30 more pounds than Koloko and 40 more than Hayes. That comes in handy when battling guys like Nikola Jokic, Zach Edey, Rudy Gobert and Isaiah Hartenstein. Jemison was a rebounding monster with the G League's Birmingham squadron last year, pulling down 12.2 boards in just over 30 minutes per game. That's exactly what the Lakers need, as only the 76ers have fewer rebounds than them this year. Jemison signing a 2-year deal is proof that the Lakers believe in him. The Lakers moved quickly to sign Jemison once he was let go by the Pelicans, and they demonstrated their interest in him by committing to a 2-year contract. LA waived rookie Summer League sensation Quincy Olivari to clear room for their new big man. With the need for help at center, this move makes much more sense from a roster construction standpoint, as although Olivari tore it up in Vegas, he could never find playing time in Redick's crowded backcourt. The Lakers wasted no time in getting Jemison some action, thrusting him into the lineup in his first game available on Friday. Davis missed that game with plantar fasciitis, and though Jemison didn't exactly light up the box score, he helped hold down the fort with 4 rebounds and 2 blocks in 15 minutes. Jemison isn't going to come in and be a star, but if he can be a poor man's DeAndre Jordan or Andre Drummond, that would go a long way towards solidifying the Lakers' rotation. Ranking the top 4 trade destinations for 76ers forward Caleb Martin, number 3 Los. Ranking realistic trade packages for Philadelphia 76ers swingman Caleb Martin. All eyes are on what the Lakers will look like when LeBron James hangs it up. He's not the Titan he once was in his prime, but he's still good enough to be the best player on a team aiming for a title. However, he doesn't cover as many bases as he used to, which puts more pressure on the Lakers to build the right team around him. The complete mess they were 2 years ago. More than that, they've tried to build a better team around him this season, having acquired Dorian Finney-Smith from the Brooklyn Nets. Martin could help their chances of going on one last playoff run while they still have LeBron. He's a swingman who has thrived playing next to a 2-way wing that can find him when he's open, as he has with Jimmy Butler. If teaming up with Butler could get Miami to the NBA Finals, there's no telling how he'd do if paired up with LeBron James. The Lakers don't possess much young talent at the moment, but their first-round picks could be very valuable down the line. If the Sixers can get their hands on one of those picks, that could be an excellent asset. Because Martin is cheap, it wouldn't be hard to negotiate a trade between the two sides financially. This hypothetical scenario would be where the Sixers would take advantage of a desperate team trying to salvage their window.